Dragon Ball Daima Episode 13. We have a big battle here with a giant enemy as they go to planet Mega, and they encounter lots of monsters who are obscenely strong and seemingly take no damage. It's much more of a difficult fight for the crew than the Gendam and most of the other fights they've had so far. In fact, they barely escape with their lives from these just seemingly regular monsters. Well, let's go back to the beginning of the episode where we learned from Desu that Goku and company are going to the first demon world. We know that they have 2 Dragon Balls now, and they're going through for the 3rd, which Su has. King Goma is terrified that Goku and company are going to get all of the Dragon Balls, so he orders Desu to shut down Warp Sama, and I don't know what the repercussions of this are going to be. Desu obviously knows that this is going to cause a lot of chaos or do something very bad. And yes, Warp Sama is shut down, meaning Goku and company cannot travel to Demon World 1. They're going to have to find some other way to get in there, and I honestly have no idea how perhaps the goo turns it back on. Maybe he has a change of heart. Maybe Shin knows some way to get to the next Demon World without Warp Sama, but I thought he said that there was no other way. Lo and behold, their spaceship crashes again. I don't know if this has to do with Warp Sama, but this is like the 5th or 6th spaceship they've lost already. Super recurring theme here in Dragon Ball. I don't know what's up with it, but they land on this planet called Mega, and everything here is larger than life and very beautiful, vibrant colors with lots of like a fun little character interactions. Goku sliding through vines and trees and things like that, and since their spaceship is down, Vegeta's asking, well, should we just fly ahead to the first demon world, to which Shin tells us mortals can't pass through Warp Sama on their own. So maybe Shin can just fly them all in or something, but they're going to have to figure out a way to either reactivate Warp Sama or have some sort of new Warp Sama entity in the demon realm. Nia the Namek tells us that this is planet Mega, the 2nd most terrifying planet in the demon realm. And we learn later that there's a planet Giga with much larger monsters, and they're even more terrifying. We're going to continue with the battle with the big monster. Glorio steps aside real quick to talk to Su, saying we have 2 Dragon Balls and we're headed to you. And then we'll have all 3 Dragon Balls and we can make her wish. So Su thinks that she's going to have all 3. We learned that the material that powers the spaceships is called Magali. It powers everything here in the Demon Worlds, and apparently the Demon Worlds are full of it. So I'm wondering if Bulma's like she wants a piece of this. She wants to mess with it. Maybe she's going to be able to use it to make a new Warp Sama or something like that. Now a bunch of these giant hamsters come and attack back. We see Goku of Vegeta just decimate him real quick, but then we get introduced to a Meath, which is just this supreme giant being, and he's literally holding a fried kraken tail. So that giant monster that was seemingly invincible that was attacking Goku and Vegeta, this new monster eats that thing for breakfast. So yeah, it is crazy strong, and even its little pet dog was quite terrifying for Goku Vegeta. And Gloria almost got eaten. Vegeta had to save him, and this look from Glorio tells me that even though he's working for Su, he's definitely falling in love with the Z fighters, and I'm almost certain I would put money on it that he's going to join them or sacrifice himself in the end to save them or something like that. He's definitely going to become their friend. There's one part where Goku goes into like the hair of this animal. These like giant ticks come and attack him. Everybody's blasting away. Goku finally steps up to the plate and takes this thing out with a Kamehameha, which looked beautiful as always, just the artistic design of Dragon Ball. Daima is phenomenal, or the giant doggy is out of the way, but now they have to fight the massive Meath who Goku is able to push his hand back. This guy is crazy strong and like seemingly invincible, and also not the strongest monster in the Demon Worlds. There's an even bigger planet we have, Vegeta going. Super Saiyan here, Goku finally falls into the guy's bag and breaks out Super Saiyan. Cool animation here as they clash, but this guy's like stronger than Super, and he knocks Goku away and then tries to step on him, but Goku's friends save him at the last minute, and they are able to get out of there. So that was only a child, and there's adult mechs that are even bigger and more terrifying. And there's also the planet Giga, which has even bigger and more terrifying monsters. So I'd like to see them, but I guess this is going to be a recurring theme between the Kraken and the Megats and the Gigs. And yeah, we're going to get some giant enemies in the future. Now we got the next episode preview, Goku taking a ton. Humble. I'm really curious as to what hurt him. That bad, you can see here, he is very damaged and knocked out, and we haven't seen this in Daima so far. So who did that level of damage to Goku? We're going to find out in the next episode. We're also going to get introduced to this guy. I don't know who he is, but maybe he's the one who hurt Goku. Like that. I'm really curious because so far this Meath guy is like the strongest person we've seen in the Demon Worlds.